okay, we got that covered.
Yeah.
So, and with those beautiful, like, you know, sweet Midwest faces, how do you deal with, you know, lying, bluffing? Who's playing poker?
Oh.
Because in this show, it's all about getting people off your trail.
Mhm.
We actually just learned to play Texas Hold'em, and she's a beast. She's a beast at Texas Hold'em.
I played with like 6 guys and I beat them all.
Just destroyed everybody.
Yeah.
It was terrible.
I mean, so I'm terrible at lying. I'm good at bluffing. Like, if I know it's part of the game and it's okay for me to lie, I'm not going to go to jail or get in trouble or anything, I'm good with that. But getting, like, pulled over or, you know, I don't know, like, my conscience just won't allow me to, like, lie to authority and that sort of thing. But I'll take, you know, I'll bluff. I'm good at that.
I'm a fast talker. I can pretty much talk my way into and out of most situations.
Well, you have to, like, you know, persuade people to calm down and whatever in your job. Like, I assume you have to bluff with them sometimes, too.
I have to negotiate every single day at my job, and sometimes that involves not lying, but blurring the lines a little bit until I can get all the chips into place and then show them the chips. So,
well, and even
what do you do?
I'm a sales manager. I sell merchant accounts, so for the ability of people to take credit cards. Everybody from, like, you know, mom and pop out of the basement selling stuff on the internet to, like, retail stores, to bigger internet merchants, to association type merchants. And so they all have different personalities, so I have to know, you know, I'll get off the phone with someone who's a lot more professional, get somebody on the phone that, you know, is crying over 10 cents, and I have to, like, calm them down, like, figure out what's going wrong, all by calming them down, figure out what's going on, like, what's on my computer. Usually I have other people on Skype, and I'm trying to have them help me figure it out, and then, you know, solve the problem and tie it, put a little bow on it, and send them on their way.
Well, and even working in the restaurant industry, you have people, you know, like, why didn't my food take a half an hour or, you know, an hour or whatever, and you kind of have to bluff and say, you know, you have to come up with something, so you can't say, oh, we forgot to put it in, or, you know, whatever. So.
Right. What would you guys do with tens of thousands of dollars? Why do you think people would root for you to get the money?
I think because we, you know, we're chasing the dream of wanting to study theater. We want to pay off our student loans, so maybe we don't have to work full time. I feel like we're kind of held back a little bit because we have to work full time just to pay our bills, you know, whereas, you know, we don't have someone providing us with the money to audition all the time or to take all of the classes that we might need.
Yeah, a lot of people getting bankrolled by the grandpa or, like, bankrolled by, you know, like, parents and stuff like that while they're here in the city. We don't have that luxury. We both came from pretty modest backgrounds. So when I have to have the big kid job to supplement, you know, money for classes and everything else.
Yeah.
But I mean, after being a sales manager, which is fairly intense, coming home at the end of the day, that's the last thing I want to do. That's the last thing I want to do. So it's challenging.
You guys are so cute. I love it. And you're great. You're doing great, great, great.
Thank
it's going to be a great video. I won't have to edit nothing. So, let me see what my other question was. Tell me each other's strengths and weaknesses. And why you think you'd make with those strengths and weaknesses at the end of that, why you make a great team. And this is my last question, because I think they're going to totally get your dynamic from this.
Okay.
If I don't get it on the other video, I know I get it from this.
Sure.
Okay. So Sarah Jo is a superior strategist. Strategist. She's really, I mean, she's the planner of our relationship. I'm usually, I'd say, like, my main role is the researcher. We're both fairly democratic as far as our process goes. I mean, you could probably argue sometimes Sarah Jo wears the pants a little bit.
I think I have the street smarts and you have the book smarts, sort of a thing.
Right. See,
I mean, I don't think you're stupid. I'm not saying you're stupid, but you know. Well, and I think also, whereas I'm more of the serious one, John tends to lighten things up. I mean, I can be goofy in my own right, but I'm the one who's really kind of thinking ahead of, you know, if we do this, what is the consequences, how are we going to pay for that, you know, and that sort of thing.
Whereas I tend to live in the now, which is, but for example, like, I'm the researcher as far as, like, what phones are we going to buy? Like, I usually figure out, you know, negotiate that deal, where are we going to live in the city, what's the best neighborhood to live into, what's the best value for the money. That's my type of role. Almost
to a point sometimes where it drives me a little crazy, because I'll be sitting at home on my day off and he'll be sending me 1,000 emails of, you know, this apartment, check out this apartment, a 1-bedroom, a 2-bedroom. It's like sometimes you're not focused.
That's true.
It's like, I just want you to focus. You know, it's like, and you've also mentioned maybe I should go to massage school, maybe I should go to bartending school. I'm like, that's great. Will you just make up your mind? Like,
right.
What do you want to do? Just make up your mind.
Right, right.
I support you. Just make a decision.
Yeah, I'm a little scatterbrained.
Why is it so difficult for you to make a decision?
I'm totally scatterbrained, and I'm definitely ADD for sure, and very OCD in a lot of ways too. So.
I call it shiny syndrome because sometimes even he'll be in the middle of a sentence and I'm like, he'll just stop. I'm like, are you going to finish your sentence? Like, you were just talking to me. Where did you go? Hello?
Right, but I do have the ability to hyper-focus because I have to at work.
Yeah.
So like if I'm interested and there's a task at hand, I'll hyper-focus.
Are you saying that I'm stupid and uninterested?
No. Sometimes I'll have to just hyper-focus on something and I can do that. But when I'm not at work, it's shiny objects and I'm just not paying attention and just wheeling and dealing. So.
Well, and as you can tell, I like to interpret my own things from John sometimes.
Oh, jeez.
So he'll say, you know, you look pretty, and I'll be like, this makes me look fat, like.
I can't win.
I don't know.
I can't win.
There's something, you know.
If they put us in the show.
I'm a girl. I always look for things like that, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, if they put us in the show, they put us in the car, that's where it's going to get fun. Because she's a driver and I'm the navigator for sure.
Yeah. And John, I love you, but he kind of drives like an old man. Like, he goes the speed limit, and I don't know.
There are rules to follow.
I know, but when everybody else is going like 10 miles faster than you, like, you have to go with the flow.
Alright, there's a reason that I don't have a lot of tickets. There's a reason.
I don't have tickets.
Well, it's just because you're just lucky.
I'm a strategist.
Oh my goodness. Alright.
I'm strategic about my driving.
I love it. I'm done. You guys are done.
All
You're
right.
brilliant.
Alright.
Send me my video. Are you uploading it to me to YouTube, or are you sending it? How am I getting the Skype call?
I can do it through YouTube if you'd like.
Yes. You're amazing.
Okay.
So adorable. I just love watching. I'm sitting over here cracking up. The fact that I didn't have to say anything is just brilliant.
Awesome.
Great.
Yay! Awesome. So, like I'm sure they told you, you know, we would give you more information, but everything's kind of changing. It's a pilot, so we're trying to figure out what they want to tell you, when they want to tell you. I feel like we just are trying to keep you at bay, but just know it's ABC, it's Bruckheimer, you know, it's World Race Productions, Bertram von Munster is just amazing, and I think you'd be a great candidate for them.
Cool.
Great. Yeah, thanks for the...
thank you for your time,
Definitely.
Rob.
Definitely.
All right, Steve, so go enjoy your Saturday. And you don't have, if you don't want to do it right now, you don't have to. We're not going to start editing until Tuesday.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Yeah,
Okay.
we'll do it this weekend.
Okay, cool, and I'll be in touch.
All right, great. Thanks, Roz.
All right, guys.
Have a good one. All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye.